Welcome to
Give them
Deep Dive. Today
subjective
we're peeling back the layers
ideologies
on something
and not
really
Islam,
quite
because
insidious.
Islam
It's the
is unity.
manufacturing of
Divide them
division,
psychologically.
used as a precise tool of control. Our sources today, they take us deep into the pages of ideologies manufactured. The Cizic Classification Decree by Muhammad Raj Abdullah. It's a really fascinating dive into a fictional Rome, where a chilling new decree is about to change, well, everything, our mission. To give you a shortcut to understanding how these artificial labels, these manufactured ideologies, can become the ultimate tools of control. We'll look at how the state machinery actually works, and crucially, we'll look at the very first whispers of resistance against this new, terrifying order.
Yeah, it's compelling how the author sets the stage right away, using this fictional Rome to explore concepts that frankly resonate far beyond its marble pillars. This isn't just a story, is it? It's more like a profound thought experiment about the subtle art of societal control.
Okay, so Maximus Titan has laid out this chilling vision for a divided empire. Now, let's step into the moment this insidious plan really starts to unfold. We're in the Senate Hall of Rome. The author describes skies as heavy as the lies about to be spoken. Maximus, he's the architect of this new era. He's pacing, holding this civic classification decree, basically a government mandate forcing citizens into state-defined ideological boxes. And when he speaks, it's chilling. He actually declares, and I quote, "We no longer punish the truth, we define it. We no longer silence voices, we divide them." What makes this approach so much more insidious than, say, traditional tyranny, in the author's view?
Yeah. You've hit on it exactly. It's the redefinition of control itself. The core insight here is that true authoritarianism isn't just about suppressing truth. It's about re-engineering reality itself. Maximus gets it. He understands that a divided mind is a self-policing mind. That's far more effective than any iron fist, right?
Right.
His vision is to fragment society from within, providing these artificial identities, these manufactured ideologies to feed egos and illusions. The goal, build walls so high that people forget who stands above them all. It's psychological divide and conquer. It preys directly on that deep human need we all have for belonging, but twists it into a weapon.
Yeah.
The author suggests it's a kind of dark brilliance, really, something that even people within the regime, like General Dexterus, initially find unnerving. Dexterus actually expresses uneasiness about dividing citizens based on, just opinions.
And Rome didn't waste any time. Once that decree was declared, the machinery of division, it just lurched into motion, almost immediately.
Yeah.
The very next day, the mandate was stark. All citizens had to register with this new ideological ministry. That's the body enforcing these belief designations. You had to select one belief.
Yeah.
Just one. And listen to this. Changing your designation without state approval. That's sedition.
Sedition, yeah.
It's astonishing how simple that mandate is, yet so profoundly impactful. There's a terrifying power in that simplicity, isn't there?
Absolutely. The immediate issuance, the rigidity of one identity per person, these are crucial elements. This isn't about understanding people, not at all. It's about boxing them in. And the categories themselves, they seem precision engineered to be polarizing, limiting. They actively discourage any nuance or, shared ground.
Exactly.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, the author's showing how quickly a society can be manipulated when its very sense of self is dictated from above.
And it wasn't just the mandate that was insidious. The categories themselves were, like you said, designed for conflict. What categories they were. You've got the rationalists, science above all. Then the mystics, seekers of spiritual illusions. The nationalists, lovers of race and flag. The universalists, advocating for all, loyal to none. The decree even calls out the moderates as those too afraid to believe too strongly. And the traditionalists are chained to ancient culture. Finally, the progressives, they're dubbed destroyers of history.
Quite the labels.
Right. And then kind of buried among these, the monotheists are flagged as just under review. That's a really striking detail, isn't it? What do you think the author implies the state finds so uniquely threatening about that particular group compared to the others?
It's a brilliant narrative choice, I think. The very act of flagging a group for review immediately sets them apart, creates suspicion. It allows for further control or suppression down the line without an outright ban just yet. The author seems to imply that the monotheists possess a belief system that inherently transcends state control, a loyalty that just can't be contained within the state's manufactured boxes. This whole classification system, it's designed to create a mosaic of conflict. It's not about who you are or what you believe complexly. It's just about what box you tick and how that box immediately puts you at odds with others.
Yeah.
What the author brilliantly illustrates is that societal collapse isn't always from external threats. It can be an inside job, a deliberate sabotage of internal trust, weaponizing that very human need for identity and belonging.
And unravel it, Tim. with breathtaking speed. The sources tell us that within a single week, the very fabric of Rome just started to tear. Imagine walking down streets where, familiar faces now look at each other with open suspicion, where the warmth of old friendships chills into silence and family dinners erupt into bitter arguments over these new arbitrary labels.